guys. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane today to talk about negative exponents. Now, this video is for anyone who's going over negative exponents, but more specifically, this is for my 11-12 class. We're doing Algebra 2, and we need to know about negative exponents because we're going to have to start talking about the imaginary unit raised to exponents, and some of the exponents you're expected to know by this point are going to be negative. Okay, so again, this is for anybody who's doing negative exponents. We'll get into the imaginary unit stuff tomorrow, but let's just go over some negative exponent stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's go over some things we know. 2 to the first power is 2. 2 to the second power is 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 to the third power is equal to 8. 2 to the fourth power is equal to 16. Okay? If you notice here, there's a pattern. It goes 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And on this side, the pattern goes divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, first thing you need to know, any number raised to the 0 power is 1. The only number we don't know about is 0. This one, who knows? I mean, frankly, who cares? Because if you go ahead and you look up, the explanations for 0 to the 0 power, it's well beyond my pay grade, that's for sure. Okay, but the first thing you need to know, anything raised to the 0 power is equal to 1. Okay, so if I said, hey, what's 9 million raised to the 0 power? That is 1. Okay. Anything. If I said, hey, what's negative 15 raised to the 0 power? That's 1. If I said, what's pi raised to the 0 power? It's 1. And if you don't believe me, you take out your calculator, you turn it on, you say, hey, calculator, what is pi raised to the 0 power? And your calculator will tell you it's 1. Okay. So anything raised to the 0 power. Please watch your parentheses. So 15 raised to the 0 power is 1. Negative 15 raised to the 0 power, we should expect to be 1, but because you forgot to put your 15 inside parentheses, it gave you a negative answer, okay? So please, pretty please, it's only really important with negative numbers, yeah, whenever you have a negative number, please put inside parentheses before you raise it to an exponent. Okay. I just dropped everything. Okay. All right. Now, what if we continue the pattern? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What's below 0? Negative 1, then negative 2, then negative 3, then negative 4. Well, again, let's go ahead and let's continue the pattern. If we divide it by a half, divided by half, divided by half, divided by a half, 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. 1/2 divided by 2 is going to be a quarter, then an eighth, then a 16th. Okay? I know a lot of you guys would be dying to put these in decimals, but let's take a look. 2 to the first power was 2. 2 to the negative first power was 1/2. I gotta stop messing with the buttons on here. Again, 2 to the second power is 4. 2 to the negative second power is 1/4. 2 to the third power is 8. 2 to the negative third power is 1/8. 2 to the fourth power is 16. 2 to the negative fourth power is 1/16. So, again, what's our general rule? Our general rule is if I have, if I have any number raised to a negative exponent, all I need to do is take that number, give me a 1 on the top, put the exponent down on the bottom, and make it positive. So two-step process, make the exponent positive, put it down on the bottom. So if I said, hey, what's 2 to the negative 8th power? Well, that's 1/2 to the 8th power. Okay. If I said, what's 5 to the negative first power? that's 1 over 5 to the first, or just 1 over 5, okay? If I said, hey, what's 300 to the negative third power, that is what? 1 over 300 to the third, okay? And that's kind of all you really need to know for today. If I said, hey, what's 14 raised to the 0 power, that's 1. Now, for something like this, you might be able to go ahead and evaluate it. So let's go over just that. If I said 2 to the negative 8. Now, yeah, you could absolutely just plug into your calculator, right? You could just say, hey, what's 2 raised to the negative 8? And it will tell you it is that. But what is that number? Well, 2 to the 8th power is, oops, I'm sorry. 2 to the 8th power is 256. So what is this number? This is 1 over 256, which again will be this number right here. If I say, hey, what's 1 over 256? It is that same number that we saw before, yes? Okay. So again, all you need to do is take it, put it on the bottom. Conversely, if you see something like this, if you said, hey, what's 1 over 2 to the third, again, we can reverse that, so that's 2 to the negative. Again, bring it back up to the top of the fraction, flip the sign, make it negative, okay? So again, that's about all you guys really need to know for today. I know you're just saying, hey, why can't I just evaluate this? Why can't I just say, hey, 1 over 2 to the third is 1/8? Like, that's fine. Like, why can't we just do that? Well, for those of you guys who are in Algebra 2, if I said, hey, what's I to the negative third? Well, we don't, that's 1 over I to the third, right? And we need to know kind of what this means in itself. We need to express this as a positive exponent because then we can simplify it. So again, all you guys need to do today is practice a little bit with the negative exponents, and you guys should be okay. Okay, so I just want to go over you guys a few questions. If they said 3 to the negative 8, again, this becomes 1 over 3 to the 8th, right? So again, what are we going to do? We're going to put a 1 on the top of the fraction, and on the bottom of our fraction, we're going to put 3 to the positive 8th, okay? Note that the question says, do not evaluate the expression, so don't try and actually answer these, okay? You just want to simplify them, okay? So again, this is 8 to the 8th power. It's on the bottom. If I bring it up to the top, the base stays positive. It's only the exponent that's going to change. Okay, so you guys should be okay with this. Again, 29 to the negative 6th. Let's go 1 over 29 to the 6th. Okay. Again, I got 58 to the second on the bottom. What does that mean? We got 58 to the negative second up on the top. Okay. So you guys should be good with that. Give it a try, and let me know if you guys don't have any problems. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say all you guys. I'll see you later.